Hello everyone, welcome to this full interview with Amarachi Ezenwoye. She is currently the owner of an AI digital tools company. So we wanted to find out how she got to this point. So let's jump right into the interview.
Can you just start by giving us a brief overview of your background as to how you became interested in digital marketing first?
Of course, originally my background was in mass communication. I did my bachelor's in mass communication. I had few jobs as a TV presenter, and I just wanted more because I knew there was more. So I got another job as a business development analyst, and then was promoted to a business development manager, which was basically sales. And we did more of traditional marketing and face-to-face conversations. But then I got curious to learn more about marketing because I just loved the idea of marketing. And I felt I didn't have a niche. I didn't have something that I could say I have a vast knowledge on. So I decided to learn about digital marketing. Oh yes, I faced numerous challenges because after I was done with the IIDM, I had a lot of knowledge. I had knowledge of content creation, how to create content. Normally, I love creating content. I love creativity a lot. Digital marketing has different segments. You could be a content creator if you want, social media manager, or a search engine optimization professional, or a blogger. So there were different faces to digital marketing. So I got confused. I'm like, what do I really love doing? How do I focus on all this? Does all this relate? So I'm like, okay, let me try this and let me give it a try. So I said, let me sell products and see how I can do with selling products, maybe trying to create content. I tried different products I was selling on different platforms like Amazon, ST, Depop, trying to see how I can try to create content and make it appealing for people to buy. But then I knew there was more, like what can I really do? I was making sales, I did make sales, but I felt there was just more to it. And what has really moved me from one level to another is my curiosity to wanting to know more. So I said, okay, do you know what? I want to know more about digital marketing. So I applied for my master's in strategic and digital marketing in the University of South Wales here in the United Kingdom, Wales. And it was another level of information and a more strategic way on how to do this. And after my master's, I felt, look, I think I have enough information already. Why don't I start up something? But I didn't know where to start. I had a lot of knowledge, but I didn't know where to put this knowledge. Where should my content creation skills go? What of the integration, email marketing? Where am I going to put all this in play? So I did a lot of trial and error. I just kept on trying and trying a lot of things, but I kept on failing too, and it made me to try more. So recently, I had a breakthrough from my trial and error, and I'll share that with you if you'd want me to.
Yes, I would love to hear it.
All right, thank you. So recently, about 5 months ago, after I graduated from the University of South Wales, I'm like, why can't I put something together myself? Why don't I do this myself? I can do it. I have a vast knowledge of digital marketing. I tried to even pay for other courses to see if there's something I'm missing out, but everything they were telling me was the exact same thing that I knew. I'm like, I know this thing, so why don't I just try to put it into practice? So what I did was to build my website. So I started building my website because I love disseminating information, especially valid information for people to try to learn from. So I was like, okay, do you know what? Let me start something for myself. Let me try and see how the process of starting afresh, what it feels like. So I started with building my website, TRENDFLU. So TRENDFLU is it's a platform, more like a blog, where I talk about AI tools and digital tools that you could use to make your life easy.
Wow.
For young professionals, for small businesses, and for even professionals that just need to upskill and try tools to make their job faster. So I'm like, a lot of people don't know how to use some tools, and some people, they do things manually, while there's some tools that can just solve those problems for them. So why don't I bring in this idea by teaching people and telling people how they can use tools, how they can use some websites to make money for themselves, how they can just start something up for themselves if they only start, just start. So that was what was the brain and idea behind TRENDFLU. So I started building TRENDFLU. There were some trial and errors building the website, and I was wondering, okay, is this really for me? But as time went on, what I noticed was that I knew where to place all of these ideas that I had. I knew where to place all of the skill that I've learned so far. I started building the website. I understood where the email automation came in and the application I could use to link it in, and how to do my automations. I understood where integrations came in, where I need to do some plugins to the sites to make things easy. I understood where the content creation came in, where I had to make videos to explain these things and also put it online on my social media accounts. I understood where every bit began to come in, even e-commerce, like trying to sell ebooks, because I write some ebooks on how to do like drop shipping and some digital and technical, just very technical things that anybody could do actually. So I have my ebooks with a very easy explanation. I understood that, oh look, I can sell digital products and put it on ST and other platforms, and even on my website where people could, that is how I could generate revenue. And then affiliate marketing came into play, where I could collaborate with other brands and also talk about their products and talk about what they do, talk about their website or the application, and get referrals for it. So all this came into play, and I understood what the whole branch of digital marketing was about. So it's been a fantastic journey, and I've been on it, and I've never loved or had passion for anything the way I do right now for it. So it's still thanks to the International Institute of Digital Marketing, because they made it easy, because the way they explained digital marketing, I've never had that explanation done to me before. It was so simple that you'd want to just love to know more. And that has been my drive all the way from when I started with the International Institute of Digital Marketing. There's just one key skill, and that is a soft skill. It's not even technical, it's just a soft skill. And that soft skill is consistency. In digital marketing, you have to be consistent. You can't not be consistent, because that's the beginning to failure. So consistency is one of the soft skills that anybody should have when they're trying to be a digital marketer. Every other thing could be learned. You could learn content creation, you can learn search engine optimization, you can learn social media marketing, you can learn email marketing, you can learn all this, but you need to be consistent with whatever thing you're doing. If not, you're as good as nothing in the digital world. That is just my own one piece on what I need to add to the skills you need to get or have to be a digital marketer, to be successful as a digital marketer. So what I do, always try to keep up with the trends, because I feel I'm not an island of knowledge. I need to know what's happening, what people are talking about. So I do a lot of research to keep up to the trend, because when I'm talking about, for instance, I write a lot of blog posts on tools and stuff. How do I keep up to the trend on writing if I don't know what people are talking about? So I do a lot of research to keep up to the trend, and I also, the trend really is a basic thing. Just keep up to the trend, so you don't fall behind the trend. That's just it, really. First thing the first ever thing you should ever think of before thinking of starting up a career is to having a niche. Now, having a niche is one of the best things that can ever happen to any individual, because when you have a niche, when you have passion for the niche, when you have something you love so much, and you could talk about it, you'd never suffer, because you could make that work for you. You could make that pay your bills. You could say things about what you love, and people will pay you for it. So having a niche, if I love to talk about clothes, for instance, I just love clothes, and then I'm always on social media talking about the best brands and the new design of a certain brand. And people love what I wear. With doing that alone, they could just want to click on my link and want to buy from me, because they feel I'm an authority in that field. So having a niche is the key to starting up a career. Just having a niche, that's just what it is. In the coming years, all I can think of is AI and how artificial intelligence will make a lot of our work easy for us. So digital marketing needs a lot of creativity, and with the use of AI, digital marketing has because you're a digital marketing professional, you can command AI to do things for you the way you want it, and it's going to happen. So I see a lot of people being independent. I see a lot of business owners. I see a lot of creators using AI to make things easy. So a lot of people will be diving into digital marketing very soon, because digital marketing is the world right now. Everything you see, ads online, you see a lot of ads online every day. There's always a pop-up on your phone. That is all digital marketing. A lot of people want to be online. That is digital marketing. So all I see is AI playing a huge role into digital marketing. And then everybody that needs to keep up to the trend needs to jump on the trends. So if you don't jump on the trend, you'll be left behind. So jumping on the trends and knowing what tools to help you achieve your goal is paramount.